What's up, fit and healthy ladies? Fit and healthy club. Happy Monday. Just wanted to check in with you girls while I have a moment while my son is downstairs stuffing his face. Wanted to just come in and check in with you guys. I really don't know a lot about what I'm going to say right now, but you know what? I never have a loss of words, right? So I'm just going to kind of wing it. But I did want to talk about one thing. And I think it's perfect for a Monday. And I think it's fitting for our second week of our challenge. And I think it's perfect for the time of the month that it's January 9th. There's not really any holidays coming up, nothing really going on. So I just want to keep it real and give you guys some tough love right now. So obviously as a coach, I hear time and time again, and this is about nobody specific, so please don't take offense to it. And if you get offended easy, you could stop watching this too, because I don't want to offend anybody. But listen, I'm here to do a job, and that is to keep it real with you guys. So I hear all the time, the number one thing I hear the most is, I'm just not motivated. I'm just not motivated. I just don't have the motivation. Listen, there's some days I don't feel like doing it. I hate the word motivated though, because that is a word that we placed on an emotion, right? We're choosing to call that word motivation, right? We could go through life. I want you guys to realize something. We could go through our entire life without talking, right? Think about somebody who can't hear, right? They go through their whole life and they don't talk and they don't hear, but they still exist, correct? They're still alive, right? We can technically get along and live and exist without talking. We, as humans, have created words as labels for different things, right? Like, I'm not Sandra, right? I'm a human called Sandra. I'm going to get deep with you guys for a minute, right? I am, like for instance, when you're showing your son a bird outside, right? Just take out the word bird for a minute, right? And just look at this beautiful object that's flying through the sky. Because we label things, we take out so much meaning from the true depth of what it is. Like if we were to see a beautiful bird outside and not think anything and not say anything and not call it a bird, let's say it had no name, we would be more in awe of its beauty when looking at this object, right? We would be like, wow, what is this magical thing that is flying through our skies so beautifully, right? There's this thing blowing, but that we put a word on this thing and call it a bird. So it takes out all the depth of it. Does that make sense? So we as humans label emotions. We have decided, sorry. Oh, am I here? Sorry guys. Okay. We have decided that when our energy level is not so great and something doesn't sound exciting, we've labeled it unmotivated, right? Is it really unmotivation? It's a word that we have labeled on this feeling of not being fired up about something. So, calling yourself like Sandra, I'm not Sandra. That's a word on me as a being. So I want you to think about for a second, what does not motivated mean? What does that mean to you? That means just not being fired up about doing something, not feeling like it, right? But that is not the reason that you should make a choice every day. So are you motivated to go to work every day? Do you still go to work, right? You go to work because you have to go to work. Are you motivated to brush your teeth? Are you motivated to take a shower? No. You're not fired up about taking a shower. You're not fired up about going to work, usually. But you do it anyways. So the fact that people use this "I'm not motivated" word to make a choice whether you should take care of your body and exercise is a cop-out. It's a cop-out. It's a weenie word. It's a weenie way out of doing something that you need to do. I want you to think about right now the way you feel about yourself for the most part. Some of you may feel great and fine. Some of you are close to your goals. But if you are struggling with your weight right now, think of all the ways that it impacts your life right now. Because before I lost 65 pounds and when I was overweight, it impacted so many different parts of my life. I wore baggy clothes every single day. It took me so long to get dressed in the morning. Hi, Claudia. Took me so long to get dressed in the morning. I could never find anything to wear. I tried on a million outfits. When I wanted to go out, I never felt pretty because I was never happy with the clothes that I could wear because I didn't like the way I looked. Whenever my husband wanted to touch me or make love or anything like that, I want lights off. Whenever he wanted to touch me, I was always afraid of what part did he touch. Did he grab the rolls on my stomach? Did he grab my butt that was sagging? When it was summertime, I wore pants every day of summer. At the pool, I wore long shorts. I would avoid shopping. I would cry in a dressing room. I was lazy. I was tired. I didn't feel like doing anything, even go grocery shopping. I was depressed. Are all those things worth it just to get off your butt for 30 minutes and make healthier choices with your food? Is it all worth it? Come on. Like, do you have to be motivated to get up and move your body for 30 minutes? And yes, some days are going to be tough. Some days you're not going to feel like it. But you tell yourself, I'm going to do as best as I can. And maybe on some days you can't do a full push-up. Maybe you're doing your push-ups on your knees. Maybe you have to press pause a couple times. That's okay. It doesn't make you a weenie to press pause every 5 minutes. It makes you a weenie not to do it at all. It takes so much strength from in here to do it on the days that you don't want to do it. And when you do it enough, it won't even be something that you think about anymore. Like from day to day, I can't even tell you if I'm motivated or not because it doesn't matter. Because I'm not going to sit there and analyze the way I feel to make the choice whether I'm going to get up and move my ass, right? Because I know how my life used to be and I never want to go back to that life again. I am happy. I am free. My depression is gone. I'm energetic. I run around the house with my kids. I would never want to go back to that life. If I have to go to the grocery store, where's the keys? I bounce, let's go, I need to go, I do this. I mean, not every moment. I'm not saying my life is like perfect, but for the most part, I'm excited to wake up. I'm excited to take off my pajamas and see my body before I put on my spandex. That motivates me because I have worked so hard to get there. And you know what? I can be more casual about my choices with food because I've earned it. So this doesn't mean you have to be strict and you can't enjoy your life anymore. It doesn't mean that it's going to be this hard and you're going to be this unmotivated forever. I promise you, if you can stick to this and be healthy with your choices, maybe have yourself one cheat meal a week, but besides that, be dedicated to eat clean. I promise you, 3 months, 6 months, in 1 year, you can have pie a couple times a week. If you have to skip a workout once here and there, it's not a big deal because you have muscle, your body's burning like an engine. You can be more flexible when you get to your goal, but just buckle down, say, I'm gonna do it. I don't care if I'm motivated. I'm not gonna analyze my feelings before I decide to work out or not. Because if you sit there on the couch, you're gonna talk yourself out of it. So don't make decisions based on the way you feel. You make decisions based on what kind of life do you want to have? What kind of life do you want to have? Do you want to hide in your clothes? Do you want to be tired? Do you want to be depressed? Let's face it, we're women. When we are not the way we want to be, it affects our spirit. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, looks is not everything. But when you are self-conscious and you are unconfident, it affects your life. So do what you need to do. Make those choices. Get to your goals, and then you could be more flexible. But don't rely on motivation to get you there, because it's not. It's going to let you down, because your body is a yo-yo. Some days you feel like it, some days you don't. It doesn't mean, it's like if you're not motivated, you're never going to be motivated. And it doesn't mean if you're on fire, tomorrow you're going to feel the same way. But you commit. And you say, every day I'm doing it. God made each one of us equal. It's an insult to God to think that you have less strength than, let's say, me, who works out every single day. You have to say that you do not have the same type of strength is an insult to God. God made us each exactly the same. It's our life and our choices and our past experiences that make us make the choices that we make today. So it's your decision. Are you going to let your past define you? Are you going to let your past make you weenie out to the decisions that will impact your life? Or are you going to dig deep and get in there and get that strength that you need? I remember when I was overweight, I was unmotivated, I was just like sitting there depressed, like I'm depressed that I'm 60 pounds overweight, but yet I'm depressed because I don't feel like doing anything about it. That is the worst situation to be in. So what I did was I went to Instagram, I found some accounts that show before and after photos, and I would just look at before and after pictures, and I would see people that were in much worse situation than I was, and looking at their after pictures like, wow, look at their bodies. So if they can do it, I can do it. They are no different than me. So I would look at those pictures and then say to myself, you know what? Sitting on this couch is not going to get me there, right? What's going to happen by me sitting on this couch? Absolutely nothing. And I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I wanted my life to change. So I knew I needed to get up and move. And it got to the point where it's not, I will never go back to that life, so I don't sit there and have a debate with myself before deciding to work out. I already have it in here. I'm not going back to that life, so I'm getting up and doing it. So when you save yourself the debate between the angel and devil in your head, whether, oh, I don't feel like it, should I do it, should I not do it, should I not do it? Stop the debate, because you know what? If the devil wins, you lose. Only you lose. You will not live the life that you deserve. You will not live the life that your family deserves of a mom and a wife. You will not be the person that everyone around you deserves to have in their life. So don't be a weenie. Find that strength in you. You have it. You have it. So you make the choice. And you know what? You don't have to have frickin' pie every single time it's around. You can have it here and there, but you work your butt off. And just know that until you get to your goals, you have to be more strict. That pie is going to be there in 6 months. Or save it for your cheat meal. That pie can happen on Saturday. That pie is going to be here in a year. It's not going anywhere. Let me kill it, get to my goals, go balls to the wall, and then I can relax. And I can eat that pie while I'm sitting in my bathing suit on the side of the pool, laughing and giggling with my wine because I look good in my bathing suit. I worked hard. You're 40, 30, whatever, and you're flaunting that body. Let me tell you, I used to never post pictures of my body. And I said, when I became a coach, I'm never posting my pictures of my body. You know what? After I went through battle, because it's pretty much battle doing those workouts every single day. But when you get your eye on the prize and you go through battle every single day and you work hard to achieve those goals, you will shout it from the rooftops and you don't even care, because anyone who wants to mock you for that, they're sitting on the couch. They're sitting on the couch. So you'll be the last one laughing. So all I want to do is encourage you. Don't look for motivation. And let me tell you, get into a habit. When you do it on the days, listen, it's easy to do it when you feel like it, right? But it's the champions that do it when they don't feel like it. So are you going to set yourself apart from everybody else? Are you going to set yourself apart? Are you going to be the one who says, I'm getting up and I'm going to do it? Even if I do it for 15 minutes, I'm getting up and doing the best that I can. And you know what? Those workouts end up being the best ones of all. And afterwards, you will never say, I regret that. You will never say that. You take a shower, you feel energetic, you have the endorphins going through your body, and you feel accomplished. And you know what? Every single time you do it when you don't feel like it, you're going to get stronger and stronger and tougher. And I mean up here. Not here, even though that's going to happen too. But up here, stronger and stronger and stronger until you know. Let me tell you, when you go through insanity, when you're done, you say, I can conquer the world. So that is what these programs do. They build strength. They build character in every single aspect. So listen, you are a fighter. I know you are. You can do it. Don't let excuses get in the way. The next time you want to have an excuse in your mind, like, I worked too much today, or I did this, I can't get, stop yourself. Stop yourself, because excuses will only hurt you. Only you. Nobody else. So cut the excuses. Get to work. It's week 2. Let's crush some goals. Let's make it happen. I love you guys. I'm here for you. Make healthy choices. If you don't, you're going to sacrifice all this hard work. Nutrition needs to be on point. Okay? If you ever have questions with nutrition, please shoot me a message. I want to make sure that you guys know how to eat also. Okay? So let's fire it up. Love you guys.